You know what I've been thinking about for a while, like कि हम जिस टाइप के लोगों के साथ ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं ना, समवेयर हम उनके जैसे होने लगते हैं। एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि एग्जैक्टली हम उनकी पर्सनालिटी कॉपी हो जाती है, बट द वे ऑफ थिंकिंग, देयर हैबिट्स, द वे दे सी लाइफ, वो सब थोड़ा-थोड़ा हमारे अंदर आ ही जाता है, कहीं न कहीं। एंड आई एक्चुअली रियलाइज़ दिस व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड नोटिसिंग माय सेल्फ। लाइक कभी-कभी हम किसी के साथ बहुत टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं ना, एंड विदाउट इवन रियलाइजिंग हम उनके कुछ वर्ड्स यूज़ करने लगते हैं। जस्ट नोटिस, उनकी तरह रिएक्ट करने लगते हैं लाइफ में, एंड उनकी थिंकिंग भी अडॉप्ट कर लेते हैं। एंड द फनी थिंग इज़ हमें ये होते हुए भी पता नहीं चलता। बिकॉज़ ऑब्वियसली जब हम किसी पर्सन को बार-बार देखते हैं, उनसे बात करते हैं, उनके साथ जब हम टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं तो उनकी चीज़ें हमारे लिए ना नॉर्मल होने लगती हैं। एंड आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाई आई स्टार्टेड बिकमिंग अ लिटिल केयरफुल अबाउट with whom I spend the time with most. Not because I think someone is good or bad, but because I started asking myself, is this kind of person I want to become? Because maybe the question isn't always, are they good people? Maybe sometimes the question should be, what am I becoming because I am around? आई थिंक द स्कैरी पार्ट इज़ कि ये सब बहुत साइलेंटली होता है हमारी लाइफ में। लाइक यू डोंट वेक अप वन डे एंड थिंक ओके अब मैं इस पर्सन जैसे बन रही हूँ। इट जस्ट हैपन्स। आप किसी के साथ रोज़ बात कर रहे हो, उनके साथ टाइम स्पेंड करते हो, उनकी प्रॉब्लम सुन रहे हो, उनके थॉट्स सुन रहे हो, एंड स्लोली विदाउट इवन रियलाइजिंग कुछ चीज़ें आपके अंदर भी आ जाती है। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर आपके आसपास के लोग हर चीज़ को नेगेटिवली देखते हैं ना, तो इनिशियली मे बी आप उनकी बातें सुनोगे और इग्नोर कर दोगे, बट आफ्टर सम टाइम्स यू माइट ऑल्सो स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट द थिंग्स द सेम वे। लाइक कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी आए तो पहले एक्साइटमेंट नहीं, पहले डाउट आएगा। कोई कुछ नया ट्राई करे तो आप भी सोचोगे पता नहीं यार ये वर्क करेगा भी या नहीं। एंड देन आई रियलाइज कि दिस थिंग्स हैपन्स इन द ऑपोजिट वे टू। Like if you're around someone who always trying to learn something, who is excited about life, who is working on themselves, you start feeling like maybe I should also do something. And I think that's the beautiful part. Sometimes you don't even need someone to motivate you. You just need to be around someone who makes you want to become a better person in your life. And that's why now I really notice how I feel after spending time with certain people. Do I feel lighter? Do I feel inspired? Do I feel like doing something with my life? Or do I came back and feel completely drained and start questioning everything? Because I think that feeling tells you a lot about yourself. And I'm not saying ki you should leave everyone who doesn't think exactly like you. That's not realistic. But I also do think that you should be a little conscious about who get most of your time, because time is just not just a time. You're also giving that person a little space to influence the way you think. And there's one more thing I have started noticing. Sometimes it's not even about becoming exactly like someone. Sometimes they just change what feels normal to you. Like if you're around people and who don't take anything seriously, slowly you might also start thinking, chalo, it's okay, everyone is doing the same. If everyone around you is always complaining about their life, you might start doing the same. If everyone is wasting their time, you might stop feeling guilty about wasting yours, because suddenly that's normal. And I think that's why the environment you are in right now matters so much. Because imagine you are around someone who is genuinely very focused. They wake up, they work, they learn something, they try to achieve their goals, and even if you don't copy everything they do, somewhere you just start thinking the way they think. Maybe I should also take myself a little more seriously, and I felt this myself too. There are some people after talking to whom I feel like, okay, I need to get my life together again. Not because they told me, they didn't give me any lecture. It's just their way of living that makes me look at myself. And then there are people after whom I completely feel different. I don't even know what happened, but somehow I spent 2 hours talking and now I don't want to do anything. And that's when I realized that the people around you don't just affect your mood, sometimes they affect your standards. What you think is acceptable, what you think is possible, what you think you should expect from yourself. And that's why I think we should sometimes ask ourselves a very simple question. If I keep spending time with these people for the next 5 years, will I like the person I become? Because maybe we don't become exactly like the people we spend time with, but we definitely become a little bit like the environment we choose to. And honestly, I don't think the answer is that we should only surround ourselves with people who are successful or motivated all the time. Because everyone has bad days, everyone gets lazy, everyone complains sometimes, and even I do. It's not about finding perfect people, it's like I think it's more about finding people who overall bring something good into your life. People who don't make you feel small for having dreams, people who don't make you feel stupid for trying something new, people who can actually be happy with something good happens to you, and people who even without saying anything make you want to become a better version of yourself. And I think that I have started asking myself this: what kind of person do I want to become? Because if I want to become someone who is confident, focused, kind, independent, curious, then maybe I should also spend time around the people who have same qualities, not to copy them but to learn from them. And that sometimes I also realize something else. I'm also that person for someone else. Someone might be spending time with me and picking up my habits, the way of thinking, even the way I talk about life. And that thought is actually a little crazy because then it's not just about choosing the right people. It's also about asking, am I becoming the kind of person I want else to become? And I think that's probably the biggest thing I have taken from all of this. You don't have to completely change your friend circle tomorrow. You don't have to cut people off just because they are different from you. You just have to become a little more aware. Notice how you feel after spending time with someone. Notice what you start believing about yourself when you are around them. And maybe slowly choose more of the people who make you feel like you actually want to grow. Because at the end of the day, we don't just spend time with people, a little bit of them stays with us. And maybe that's why choosing your company is actually choosing a small part of your becoming today. So please just start notice about the things that with whom you are spending your time with, and at the end of the day just ask yourself one question: that today what I actually learned from them. Did I learn something that will help me to grow in my life, or did I learn, or like I haven't learned anything from them? Just sit right now. If you're watching this video right now, quietly just sit and ask yourself these few questions, and also just suggest me that what is something that you want to achieve in your life, and is there anything that you have came across in your life and you have literally taken steps to be aware from these things.